Alrighty. Let's see. Make sure. Sorry, everyone. I'm trying to get everything set up. So, bear with me. If you can hear me okay, let me know. If you can't, I'm going to see about doing the settings. Just let me know either way. To see what I need to adjust anything before I begin. And I'm going to wait till some people come in. And I did share it out on Twitter. So if you can share it out, that would be great. And let me know that you are here if you do come in. So I will do a panel chat also to get people up here. But for now, I'm going to say hi. Good to see you guys and welcome to my channel. This is my live stream. Whenever I go live, I will put it, this is where I go live. I do have another channel, which is the vlog channel. That's what I do, whatever I want to do. That will be my vlog channel. All my channels, like I said, it's in the description down below. So if you have not subscribed to any of my channels, go do that. And also if you, because YouTube has been really, messed up a little bit, make sure you are subscribed to me. Because, you never know how YouTube is these days, because, it could just take, subscribers away and everything. So make sure you are subscribed to me in my other channels as well. Hey, Amanda, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here. So just wanted to inform you, because you know how YouTube it gets and stuff like that. So make sure that you are subscribed to my channels, and of course my paranormal channel. That's when I do go out to places and do paranormal stuff. I don't call myself paranormal investigator, because I'm not. I'm an enthusiast for the paranormal. I love doing the paranormal stuff. But I don't consider investigator, investigation or whatever. So YouTube taking away the red button is crazy. Yes, it is. So if you are not, if you just make sure you're subscribed and turn on the bell notification. Make sure that you do that. So every time when I upload videos or when I go live, you'll be the first one to know and all that stuff. Yeah, it happens so much. Yeah, I agree with you, Amanda. So about this live stream, what we, we're trying to. I made a post on Twitter. I was ranting because I woke up. I I was sleeping till 12 noon because one thing, I was so tired. I need to sleep, and I just, with all the stuff that's happening with the witch, and I will say the witch because she is a witch. She is evil, and it's just irks me. She did a live stream this morning, yes, and because I found out from Amanda and Pam that she did a live stream. So I was trying to find the link to it and everything. Pam gave me the link, and I watched it. She does not leave my name alone. She always brings my name up. And I don't care if she happens to, upon finding this channel and watching my live streams and whatever, I don't care if she reports me because, frankly, yes, I report her videos and her live streams because she's slandering me. So, you know, every video or any of her live streams that she puts words, well, let me back up. If she puts my name out in public and everything for everybody can see and hear, um, what she is and everything, I will report it. I will report her videos and her live streams because she is not stopping. She is not stopping on telling everybody that I'm bad, that I'm telling lies and stuff like that. I will get her. If, like I said in my Twitter, I said I wish I hired an attorney, something for me to get them to have her stop because this is way too much. She's acting like a child because she is a child. She did. I know her birthday was like a few days ago. She's 48. Grow up. Grow up. If you're 48, you shouldn't be acting like that. Seriously, I'm going to be 50. I don't need to be acting, childish games, but she's acting child and she is a child. Let me read out in the comments. She seems to always mention you, even if she talks about the weather. I know, right? You're such a friendly person, so I can't see how anything is close to be true. See, Amanda, if you know me well enough and everything, I don't trash people and everything like she does. And I am a very nice person once you get to know me. And it is very stressful that that people take advantage of you and stuff like that. And she will not stop. She she is keep going and going like an energizer bunny. It's ridiculous. So, it just bothers me to no end that she keeps going and running her mouth, saying my name. And, yes, she is a troll. She is a troll with a passion. You know, I know she says my name a lot. As you can tell, she also says Pam's name and Ruth's name. I even heard she said Dana and CJ in her live stream. Now, and what she said, if Dana is watching and everything, I heard what she said is that I'm filming with you and CJ, saying that I'm trying to make more subscribers and stuff like that and stuff like that. But she did mention you and CJ's name. So if you are watching this, Dana, that's what she said in her live stream this morning. And I clearly heard her say your name and CJ's name. So just to let you know, you might want to like really listen to what she said. See, yeah, yeah, bad news. And I'm just so tired and sick and tired of her BS. Excuse me. And so it's just ridiculous. So, excuse me, keep on burping. So, but yeah, I slept till yes, that's true, Amanda. That's true. And which is the truth. I have to admit that. That is the honest, good truth because frankly, I don't want to film with her anymore. One, she's not very pretty at all. And I just don't like her appearance. Let me just say, because that's how I just don't. And the way her attitude, it just got me to the core um on her attitude, on what she's like. So I made so much big mistake on being her friend, big time. And yes, we all we all fell for her. All fell for it. So big mistake. Biggest mistake ever for me to be friends with her in the first place. Or else, if I wasn't friends with her in the first place, none of this would happen. None of this keep going and going like it is now. So I just wish it would stop. Yeah, I know. So I just don't know. I mean, Pam had a good idea on getting like almost like attorney or something like that because she is collecting all the evidence in her live streams or her videos or whatever, or her Twitter, like screenshot it and everything to see what else that she can come up with, about me and my friends. So Pam is going to do all that collecting evidence. So because this has gone far enough, and like I said, I know exactly where she lives. She lives in Deland, yes. She lives in Deland, yes. But I know exactly where the pinpoint is and where she lives. So if the attorney wants to get with me and stuff like that, I'm telling her where she lives. I can show the attorney where she lives because I know where she lives. I've been there. I've been there plenty of times. So, but um I'm going to put a link only one time. I'm not going to pin it into the chat. So if anybody wants to come up to the panel chat, you're more than welcome to. So we can discuss this and everything. So here's the link for you to come up. And like I said, I'm just going to post it, but not going to pin it because YouTube has a problem with everything. So there's a link. So, but I am not going to pin it. So if you want to get a link, here's the link for one time only. So because this has gone far enough. Yes, I did block her on all of my channels. So she cannot say anything that's negative on my channels. My 4 channels, I blocked her. I even blocked her on Twitter. And I made another Twitter account just in case, for some reason and everything. Because I've had Padme Asteria for a long time. And now I got a lot of people and everything, followers and stuff like that. So But I did, I did block her on Twitter. I did block her everywhere else, like Facebook and all that stuff. So, and I do have a Facebook account. If, Amanda, if you want, I do have a group. If you want to join, I'll get with you on that for you to join my group. It's so you can do that on Facebook. So I'll get with you and DM on that. So but if anybody wants to come up, Amanda, you're more than welcome to. Pam, whenever she gets home, you're more than welcome to. Come on up. I'll like we did yesterday, because it's really getting to me that that she's whatever. So, and I got Pam. So here comes Pam.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm tired. What a crazy fucking nut.
I know. It's like she never learns to just leave me alone.
It's just a thing. And I was discussing with one of the attorneys in my building today. I ran into him on my way out tonight. That's why I was running late. And it is not a matter of it. We're not looking for monetary. We're looking for her to stop.
Right.
Stop the slandering. Stop the. Basically, he said the best option, if down the road we chose to, he said everybody is free to say what they want, but if it's slandering or hurting somebody else's person or reputation and they're losing or it devalues their livelihood in any way, that is grounds for, it's like a cease and desist letter. They're asking you, if you don't stop, we can take it into the court system and make you stop it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're not going to get any money out of her. So, I mean, we're not looking for that.
I know.
I mean, she talks about evidence and proof and this and that. Show me any of my live streams, any of my videos, any of my Twitter feed, because it's all there. I never said an ugly word about her. I did mention the video. I've said my piece on a few videos. Otherwise than that.
Yeah.
If you listen to the replay, show me in writing. Show me on video. Because I have it for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So.
It's enough already. Come on, grow the fudge up.
And, her birthday was like a few days ago. She's 48. Now, tell me, does she act like she's 48? No.
The constant barraging of...
Yes, I know. I mean,
it's just crazy.
She is a child, because she's acting like this. She keeps slandering my name and all around. And, I mean, granted, and if people wants to watch my videos, it's their problem, it's their thing. That's fine. Yeah. But if she says something, say, don't, this, Padme Asteria is no good person, blah, 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 and all that stuff. I mean, you got to have, evidence, like, they see it her way, and then they'll probably see it my way and stuff like that. And, stuff like that. So they have to be the one who to judge on who to watch and who to like and all that stuff. She can't make people. She can't make people saying, don't watch her because she's bad news. Don't subscribe to her because she's bad news. Don't follow her on Twitter because she's bad news. Because all she's doing is lying and blah, blah, blah. So don't be telling people not to, watch me.
And that's
Yeah,
up for each individual. If they decide they want to watch it, that's your choice.
right.
You can't
And if
tell me
they,
to go to CBS or NBC and watch a show or don't watch a show or come on, this isn't a dictatorship, and she's certainly not the country dictator. I mean, I don't care. By all means, if you don't want to watch my stuff, don't watch it. That's fine. I'm not begging. I mean, she's so petty. As a cat video, she puts a thumb down. A cat video.
jeez. Oh my goodness.
Because, I mean, that was a malicious cat. Ugly as sin. I mean, whatever.
I'll be up soon, just setting up my computer to run a video. Internet has stunk. Alrighty, take your time. But yeah, I mean, she just won't stop, and it's just irritating to me that she would do all this stuff. And like you said, if people don't like your video, then don't watch. If you
I mean,
don't like my channel, don't subscribe and everything.
and
You
here's the
know.
thing. How many did she actually really watch? She talks about people watching her videos for 2 seconds. Well, that's all she ever did.
Mm-hmm.
Stats are proof. I know which ones watched all the way through and which ones did not.
Yep. Yep. Would you shut up? I don't have anything. No, I don't. No. In case you're wondering, Amanda, I have a cat.
Saying hi to Amanda.
She wants to, you know what?
Mm.
I don't have any. I ran out, so I can't give her any. So.
Hey, Mom, I want some, please. How about some Coke? Give me some Coke. She'll be bouncing off the walls.
All right.
Oh, boy. And then I was listening to Ruthie's on my way home before this started.
Yeah.
And they're doing different terms for America versus the United Kingdom. So
I went back on there just for a few minutes before my live came up and everything. So Sling Blade was showing Ruth and Neil about what we say, what they say, and all that stuff. So it's translation to the United, for us in the U.S. So like the trolley, this is what we call trolley, and he's just showing the picture. So yeah, but alrighty, we got Amanda coming up.
Okay.
hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Finally.
Good to see you.
After Ruth's live, my computer, all the internet in the whole house went. I had to go around restarting everything. It's a pain.
Really? So.
All right. I'm eating. I don't want you guys to see me chew. So
You're okay.
Alrighty.
I'm starved, though. It's been a long day.
I
You're
know.
welcome to do that.
Yeah, you're fine. You've been busy at work, so
Oh yeah, it's been a busy day today.
Hmm. So yeah, this whole stress and all that stuff has just got to me, and
it's tiring.
yeah, it is
It's
tiring,
exhausting.
and that's why I slept till 12. I was so tired. I mean,
Well, the first night, was it yesterday? I didn't sleep at all because or I think I got an hour. I got like an hour or two, and then I woke up and saw Patty was live, so I thought, hey, I'll hop in. I didn't expect I'd sit there and be on live for 4 hours. And I
yeah,
was on panel with her for like the whole 4 hours. I was falling asleep. Like, oh my gosh. Then I thought yesterday, I'm like, why not? I'll jump on panel with you. So I was like, have some fun. All I got done
yeah.
yesterday, I think, was live streaming. So today I'm like, I got to clean. My son comes home tomorrow. So I'm like, get his room done before he comes back.
Yeah.
Take advantage. So that's what I've been doing today, and it's when I happen to catch the live.
Right. So, but yeah, I told Dana about it. I texted her. Well, she actually texted me saying, what WH, I mean TH or whatever, and it's like, what is the witch is talking about me and CJ this time? I was like, it's in the video this morning, that live stream. And Pam put the link,
Right,
reposted the link and everything for this morning and everything. And of course, she couldn't find it. I gave her the link to, on the text, because I got her
right.
phone number. So, um, I said, she mentioned Dana and CJ's name on it, and she said, I didn't hear it. It's like, you have to go back and listen to it, because she did say their names on it. So,
It's at her
but
beginning of her rant.
I'm
huh?
waiting for mine to come up, even though I never been around, never just got into the community, and I'm sure my name will get thrown out. I'm such a horrible person.
Yeah, give her time. She probably will say your name.
We
Probably
all,
because
the whole community of us, we're just heathens.
right.
Right.
But it's okay to go through my comment section and communicate with the people commenting on my video, and you comment to everybody but my video.
Yeah.
I have no problem if you, even like you too, if you come to my comment section talking, I don't care. But I think you would respectfully comment on the video as well.
Yeah.
Not her. She's
I
special.
mean, right.
Right.
She can have 1 million subscribers in one day, no problem. But she doesn't
Yeah.
want to, so of course. It's like an
And,
FU for Christmas.
right.
Yeah. All right. I see 4 people. Who's in here besides us 3? Okay, 5. Say hi. Whoever's in the live chat and everything, live stream or
My
whatever.
computer's running, but I don't think it's because I'm on my phone on here. So one of them could possibly be my computer.
They're probably
Okay.
just taking it in the bushes.
I could well, she did say something about she blocked all of our channels.
Yeah, those comments, the comment I made and the comment you made, I went back on my backup channel. I went in and looked, and they're not there. So I kind of half expected that, but I just
Well,
basically
welcome,
said we're not
Amora.
worried.
It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
Ruth's live
Pamela.
was fun.
Oh, she's got a
Yeah,
full house
Ruth
when
is
she's
live
on.
and everything.
But she's in everybody else's lives. So when she comes around, it's a party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
We
like,
try to
man,
help to support others. Yeah.
that's what's nice is when you get people that are willing to support. And
Mm-hmm.
I know Sling Blade's like, what's your name? And I think after you left, he's like, what's your name? And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't I didn't introduce myself. So here I am getting everybody's channels up in the background, and I happen to just hear Hoops Paranormal, and I go back in and I'm like, what? I missed the question. And they're like, what's your name? Like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
She told me to go ahead and drop my link, and I'm here like, well, in my left turn. No, I can't do it while I'm. Connecticut now will actually ticket you if you're on your phone, even at a stoplight, which is granted, I shouldn't be on it, period.
Right. But what
Yeah.
if your phone is your GPS?
It's supposed to come through my car connector. The Kia has a Kia something rather, but it never works right. So I end up fooling with Google.
Right. We're not supposed to, but
Well,
I
there
mean,
was
I guess it would be better. I mean, half of these people are talking on the phone, and then they're merging into your lane, and
Yeah, they're
it's
not
like
paying
if you
attention.
weren't talking on the phone, you wouldn't be coming into my lane.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying today. I was trying to. We have a place here in Connecticut called Montville, and I was trying to put it into the Google Maps, and it picks up Moundsville State Reformatory. I'm here. How the fudge, man? It's like, how many miles do I have to go? It was still. I finally found what I wanted, but either way, it's still too much. It's still too far for a weekend, John.
You're apparently you're going to the reformatory.
I guess so. It's like, that's not it.
You've had enough stress in your life. Now it's time to.
Well, welcome to my live stream, Amora Witch Empath. So glad you're here with us. If you don't know much about me, I have 4 channels. 3 out of the 4 is, I use it for the just active. And all my channels, I'm not going to be posting all of them, but it's in my description down below. If you want to go, subscribe to those, please go do that, and make sure to have the bell notification on, so whenever I upload videos or when I go live on this channel, you'll be the first one to be notified. And but this channel, I do my live streams at. No other videos on this channel. I have a vlog channel, so I vlog about whatever, cooking, whatever I want to do on that channel. I do have a paranormal channel. I do go out, Padme Hauntings. That's my main channel when I do paranormal stuff. Um, so if you want to subscribe, you're more than welcome to. So yeah. Hey Ruth, good to see you again. Again, are you done with your live stream?
Hey,
Ruth
Ruth. Hey, Amora Witch.
So that's what my channels are about on 3 of the 4 channels. I'm not going to get in my 4th channel because it's not really that exciting. It just you know, it's just a backup, I guess, just in
Is
case.
that your adventures one?
Yeah, Padme's Adventures is what I
Okay.
have.
I did subscribe to that one, but I didn't see any videos, so I wasn't sure. So
Yeah, that's just a backup channel if anything happens to my other channels. It's always good to have backup channels. So, because you never know.
oh yeah.
So, I do have a link for those who wants to come up on the panel chat. I can get up to 6 people on here. I don't pay to get more people up here, so I'm gonna post this link one more time. I'm not gonna do it like every single time and everything, because you know how YouTube is and stuff like that. So because we got Ruth about spamming, so I'm gonna do this one more time. If anybody wants to come up, you're more than welcome to. Let's have a good time. We're here to have fun, to get people in here. Hey, Mr. J, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming by.
Hey,
Hi,
did
Mr.
you
J.
did you girls see the link I sent you from what Google sent me?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Isn't that insane?
I haven't gotten a chance to read it yet, but I will
It's
definitely look.
pretty much
I'm
the
curious
whole
now.
every headline has the word minor in it. So I'm pretty sure that that's the whole reason they don't have my comments turned on is because they think I'm a minor.
Maybe you need to put like a little sign on or a tag on when you go out and tell them, I am such and such.
That's right.
I mean,
A friend of mine was like, maybe you gotta show some chest. I said, I guess if that's the only way to.
well, I don't know. The younger ones are doing that too now, so
Right.
I don't know what we're safe doing anymore. I literally
Right. It says to wear age appropriate clothing. Well, I do that and I get docked as a minor.
I have a mother-in-law that is probably in her late 70s. We still are talking about age-appropriate clothing for her. And she can wear it, don't get me wrong. She's tiny. She's just tiny. It's disgusting, but
It's funny because I had like the same background because I think I did my short when I was sitting right here on my bed. So plain wall, I had a plain hoodie. I'm just like I was like I have to show you guys what I got sent because this is unbelievable.
The one that I was telling you about that I got the age strike on.
Yeah.
I appealed it and I heard back early this morning. I got an email that said that they were removing the age restriction because after review, they didn't see any community strikes or.
That's what ticks me off too, because I've even tried to appeal my age restriction and it just goes right back to the dashboard. I'm like, so it doesn't even let me appeal it.
Did you do it on your laptop?
Yeah. Desktop.
Yeah. See, that's weird.
So I'm like, man, like these are 2 videos now that I cannot appeal both of them. And then when you look further into the link that I sent, it says that they can either give me a strike for not what is it? If they find that it is violating child privacy, they could give me a strike or take my channel. Well, I didn't do any of it, so I haven't gotten a strike. I haven't gotten a notification. I haven't gotten anything. So you should have to prove to me that it is before taking my comments away.
Oh yeah. Well, if they're concerned anything under 18, they will. But then again, we as parents, if we're out and about and my child wants to watch my iPhone, guess what? I'm over
Right.
18 and I don't have restrictions. My nephew is the only one, and he was 3 or 4 that I had downloaded YouTube Kids for. And that's because he wanted to watch Peppa Pig.
Yeah, it's crazy. We're over here protecting our children from all this stuff. And then like now, nobody ever talks about the other way. You know, we're protecting kids and child, but then you got adults that are getting claimed as children.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense, but there are small people out there that are of age.
And the principle of separating the age, the 18 and younger and the 18 and over, was tracking for what kind of commercials. And, you know, I mean, I have YouTube Prime. So because I have the Prime, it takes out all the commercials.
Right.
Which I tried 2 days without it and I was going insane. So like I'm watching something, next thing I know, I've got a commercial.
YouTube is seriously confused. And is it Laura says, is it okay to ask your age? I am 44. I don't get it if you are over 18 that you have to apply. So
I'm 29. I'll be 30 in August. So it's not like it's a question of, oh, are you 17 or 18? It's 30 and 18's a pretty distinctive difference. Especially when I could have like my son with me and he'll be doing an intro with me and all this, and that's okay because I'm an adult in the video. But when I'm talking and doing a short, just giving an announcement, all of a sudden I'm a kid now.
Wow.
So I almost have to have my son with me in everything I do. But then that's unprofessional because then I'm putting my son at risk.
All right.
Knowing you being observed
Yeah.
by YouTube and restricted. Yeah, I mean, I made sure I did not mark my channel as made for kids because it's a family channel, but anybody can watch it. Your kid can walk into the room and you're not going to have to worry about, oh, is it age appropriate? No, because I gear my videos towards the adults. Hey, you got kids, you need something to do. This is all the stuff you could do with them here. And
right.
It's not like, hey kids, let's go count to 4.
Yeah. Ruth, if you want to come up, you can. I've got the link in the chat.
No resting, Ruth.
She's not allowed to rest. I mean, it is only 1 a.m. over there. I don't know why she thinks she needs to rest.
Well, you could be like me yesterday and was live for 4 or 5 hours with Patty, and then I decided, hey, I'm going to jump on and join. We were live for 2 hours?
Yep.
Yeah, we were like 2 hours yesterday. Yeah.
So I pretty much spent almost an 8-hour shift between you and Patty.
I haven't seen her up today. Has she been on?
I don't know. I try not to miss her, but at the same time, I'm like, I can't spend all day on live.
Oh yeah,
I feel bad to miss.
Right.
I was scrolling through because I was on TikTok and my boss walked by and she goes, "Oh, anything good?"
No. No.
On my behalf, though. Yeah, I was just finishing up my afternoon break, so technically I was still on break.
I know. My anxiety has just been through the roof because my husband, his job is supposed to move an hour away. Their company bought a business and they downsized and went an hour away. Thankfully, it's an hour closer to my parents, but at the same time, it's an hour from where we live. So if I was to move in with my parents, that'd be great. But my mom's getting all defensive and doesn't want to get rid of stuff. So then it's like, okay, well, if that's the case, now I'm stuck, driving from my apartment. And so I guess they're supposed to have a meeting Thursday on if they are going to commute to work or if they're going to let them stay home and work from home permanently. And I'm like, you know how awesome it would be to just let him stay home and work?
Hmm.
No gas. It just would be so nice. But it's just the not knowing is like, okay, do I have to find another apartment? We want to buy a house, but the pandemic put us, we were doing good until they cut his overtime. So then we were like pretty much living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah,
Now
no,
it's
definitely.
Yeah.
we were doing good and getting ahead, and now it's like, all right, well, now I don't have a down payment for a house now.
I'm
Yeah.
officially tomorrow going and getting my hair chopped off and colored. And
That sounds good.
it took me 2 months to put money away for it.
Yeah. I know. My son's like, when
Yeah.
are you going to go back to blue hair? And I'm like, well, I did that as a pandemic experience because I'm like, well, I'm not leaving my house. So if it looks bad, then nobody's going to see. But apparently he really liked it. So now, when are you going back to blue? I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, geez.
I had to find, I think I went to 3 Giant Eagles just to find one box of blue hair dye. Because I was like, I was curious. So now with everybody going back, who knows? There's probably no blue hair dye around.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
migraines
migraines
suck.
are horrible. Oh.
They do suck.
And stress always seems to make mine worse.
Yeah.
It multiplies it.
Yeah, I get stressed too and everything, and then it just builds up being like getting a headache, a really bad headache and all that stuff. So it's like stop.
I know. After I had my second COVID vaccine, no problems with anything except a slight headache, and then bam, the migraine came on. It took me out for 2 days.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
was out for two or three because as soon as I was the lucky one to get the Johnson,
I do
and
too.
I happened to get it. I think I got it April 4th, and then I think 2 weeks later is when they announced that everybody was getting sick, and I'm like, oh, don't tell me this now. So then I'm freaking out. I got a blood clot, and because of course that was the same week that I got the arthritis. So I'm like, my leg, I'm thinking, oh my God, is this arthritis or is this a blood clot?
See, when I got mine the week before they said something about announcement for the Johnson. I'm like, really?
Right.
So, but when I got mine, the second day or that same day and everything, yes, I waited until make sure if I was okay before I had to actually leave to go home.
Right.
I was getting hungry because I was hungry, so I stopped along the way home to go to McDonald's, gives me something to eat because I was starving, and then ate here at the house. And when I got home, I ate, and then and I started feeling a little tired because that's what the side effects.
Right.
So I decided to go ahead and sleep in my chair just to sleep it off and everything. And then then I started getting a massive headache. And then, of course, I got cold chills because that's part of the side effects with this thing.
Right.
And so I got cold chills, I got headaches, I had a fever a little bit. Um, uh, there was other ones I forgot.
The
That came with,
fever was the worst for me.
yeah.
I think I had mine for like 2 full days. I was like, I told my son, I said, I'm sorry, I'm not moving. I said, I'm staying here. I think I slept most of the day.
Yeah, that's what I did and everything. And then the next day, I was still kind of feeling out of it and everything. I was not myself anyway. So I told my brother about it, and he said, probably tomorrow you'll probably be better. I was like, I hope so. So, um, so yeah. Um, but at least I'm glad I got mine done. Just
Yeah.
only one shot. I don't have to go back until probably next year. I don't know what's going on,
I was
but I don't have
thankful
to
for
go back.
that too.
Huh?
I was thankful for that too because I'm thinking I don't got to worry about scheduling another one. But then after the whole thing came out, I'm thinking, oh my God, do they need to replace ours with something else now? Because I saw articles coming out that the other two are supposed to be more effective. So I'm
Mm.
thinking, great. Are they going to tell us that those that got the Johnson have to go and get something else to make up for it? I'm thinking, oh my gosh.
Yeah. But
But they say that they're all effective, but yeah, there was an article I think yesterday that Moderna and the Pfizer are supposed to be more effective. It's like, well, yeah, those are the only two that apparently haven't caused blood clots. So
yeah,
it's like, great. You get an option of 3, and we happen to get the one that.
right?
Well, and here I could not find any place to actually physically get the vaccine. I literally was going, what, 50, 60 miles out. Not one place had one. I'm like, so finally I found the one place, and the only option you had was the Johnson. So I'm like, I'm getting what I could take. And then I'm like, great.
Right. So, but I'm glad it's done. It's behind me. I don't have to worry about it anymore. So,
Right. We can get on airplanes.
right. Um,
That was our one thing too. We're like, well, if we plan on ever vacationing, we might as well just get it done, get it in our system, and
yep. And
because eventually you're gonna need to
I
have it
know a
for
lot of,
school.
I know a lot of people are very, very skeptical, whatever that word that
Yeah.
sounds like and everything, but about getting it. Because I talked to my neighbor over here. She said she would not going to get one at all. I mean, everybody's different in their own ways, and
Right.
that's fine. I mean, it's not for everyone. But I told her, I was like, I feel better having it, and she said, I'm not gonna get it. I was like, all right, you don't have to jump down my throat. I'm just saying, I'm just glad that I got mine done, so I don't have to worry about it later on. But
Right.
yeah, everybody's different. Like, oh, I don't want that. That's fine. It's your ball game. That's your choice.
Right.
So not everyone's going to get it.
I was telling my husband, I said, what's crazy is this is the same thing that happened when polio and chicken pox and when those were all brand new, they had to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, you're gonna have problems, but it's like if you're gonna need it to have to travel, then I'd rather just have it.
Exactly.
But I did not want to be one of the first to have it. I told my husband, I said, I don't mind getting it, but I said, I don't want to be the first. I said, we're going to wait a little bit. Because he was able to get, because he's a diabetic, so he could have gotten it like right away, but then we couldn't find a place to get it. And then we did have him scheduled, but then the pharmacy, it took 4 days for them to call back with a date and time for him. And by that time, everybody was able to go and get it. So I told him, I said, might as well just wait and go together.
Right. Well, I looked everywhere online just to like CVS Pharmacy or Walgreens or Publix or Walmart or whatever to see if I can get some like an appointment for me to get mine. They're all booked from every day and everything. So my sister-in-law, Melissa, she gave me a link to go to this place that is totally free. That you can go, no appointment necessary, that you have to sign up and everything, but it's out of my way to get out there. It's in Orlando area, around like Orlando area, which is okay. I like to travel. I love going places. But I went out there and everything, but they don't set the date and time. You could just go out there anyways. So which is awesome because I asked her, I said, well, since I live in Seminole County, since it's Orange County, does they take Seminole County also? And I guess they said, she said, I guess it doesn't really matter. So as long as you show them your ID, driver's license or whatever, you're good to go. So that's what I did, and sure enough, they took me because I lived in Seminole County anyway. So, which is good.
Yeah, my thing was if I was gonna drive an hour away to get it and then find out like there's no openings, I'd be like, "You're gonna stab me right now," because
Right, I'm not leaving.
I'm not driving back home.
Get me now, or else.
Right, like it's gonna take 2 seconds. Just do it, because I'm not leaving. Like I drove
And
out there.
when I went there and everything, it was not really that bad because it took me about, I would say it took me an hour. And there's nobody, I mean, yes, there were people there, but it's not as bad. Like, you have to stand in line for like 4 or 5 or 6 hours. So I was there like almost close to an hour, which isn't really not that bad. Yeah. So.
Yeah, money is a big preventer.
Yeah.
That's like, and that's what's crazy too, is with everything going on, yeah, people lost their jobs, but then you've got like my husband. Yeah, he didn't quit working the whole time, but his overtime got cut in half. Like, so he had to work the bare minimum. And it's like, that was a huge change for us from putting money away to be able to, for a down payment. And now we had to use all that and then some. We bought a deep freezer so we could stock up on food. It's like a lot, it affects everybody, not just the unemployment. So like all these people are like, oh, the unemployment, it's like there's us that even though we were still working, we're still needing help. It's just crazy. And people are saying we don't need a fourth stimulus. And it's like, yes and no. Because like the people without jobs, I get like they should have some kind of, something under their belt. But at the same time, we should have something to help us as an economy pick up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we're just getting by paying the rent and everything, but barely getting by on food and all. It's nice to be able to have that little bit to put away when you need it.
True.
It's getting to the point where you can't even have a savings account right now.
Exactly. It's horrible.
Yeah.
You save to be able to move, and then pretty much nothing. Like nobody's moving. Nobody's. They say like the housing market is doing well, and it's like we can't afford to move because our house money just went into having to pay more rent, and they raised our rent.
Mm.
And then they just sent us a letter, I think last month, saying we're going to start charging late payments if your rent's not on time. And it's like, we're still having to deal with this. Like, you shouldn't be allowed to just say, okay, now starting this month, if you pay late, we're sending a late fee.
Yeah.
I mean, I would still say we're still in a pandemic.
For all the new people that came in and everything, thanks for coming in. I'm not in the live stream right now, but I just want to let you know that thanks for coming in. Um, we're here to support people. I'm a positive person. I love people to death. Unless you get me started on riled up like some certain people. This is the reason why I did a live stream about this particular person. Um, this person is not nice and everything. She keeps on bashing my name, this and that, right and left and everything. We are collecting evidence, what she said on her live streams and her um, videos, if she ever says it in her videos and everything. We are collecting all the evidence that we can against her. So, because I know she'll say, prove it. When did I say that and everything? Pam is getting all the evidence into a little clip on what she has been saying. So I really have to give props to Pam because she is going to be doing all that. And we're going to see about trying to get an attorney of some sort, something to get her to stop slandering my name, mostly my name. Because if you hear it on her videos and her live streams, it's always about me. Yeah, she says it in, with Pam and Ruth and all that stuff. It's mostly me. Me. Padme Asteria. Come on. And it's got to stop. And I am just so sick and tired of her BS. So,
Deformation of character.
yes, and she is very, 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 I'm talking about, I don't know how many berries. Bad news. She's evil. She will turn on you. So if you're like, I'm not forcing you to, you know, unfollowing her and everything, but I just want to pre-warn you guys, she will turn on you. You would think that she's a nice person because we all fell for it. And I saved Amanda going through all this trouble on being her friend. So because she's not nice. She's so evil and she lies and she's telling me I'm lying, which I'm not. I am speaking the truth. And I'm not against bullying. I'm not against hate. So if you guys do me a solid favor, like I said, I'm not running your life and everything, but I'm just trying to help people on making a huge mistake on being her friend because that's what she is going to be doing towards you. And it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be nice because she has been slandering my name all over social media whenever she can get a hold of me, or not a hold of me, but anybody else and everything. But this has got to stop. And I'm getting sick and tired of it. It's stressing me out big time. She doesn't act like an adult. she is acting like a child, and she is a child because she just turned 48 a few days ago. Now tell me, does a 48-year-old person acts like that? She doesn't grow up, and the way
that's right. You got accused of getting her channel taken down.
yes,
That was
all
the
I
other
did,
one.
all I did is I watched her videos or her live streams or whatever. I reported it because that's harassment,
Or she
and
said
she has harassed.
she said you were the reason that she had to restart her other channel because you were bullying her. That's what it was.
So
You haven't done anything. At least since I've been around.
thank you for coming about more, Witch. I'm gonna be like doing more live streams next week and have the weekends off. So be on the lookout for like starting on Monday. I have to figure out what time. Normally Pam gets off at around 5 o'clock and she gets home about 6. So I might work around getting, going 6 o'clock every night if that's okay with y'all. Every night, Monday through Friday, going live. Because it will work for me unless I have internet. Like I said, my internet. I'm on my neighbor's internet, so I can't control their internet. If the internet goes off and everything, I will let everybody know that I can't go on because my internet is down. It's not really my internet; it's on my neighbor's internet.
So just
Hey,
blame it on
Gator.
the neighbor.
Yeah, blame on the internet. Thank you for coming, and I'm glad that you enjoyed me and enjoyed everybody, and be looking out for you, girl. And thanks for coming by. Mwah. So, and Gator, it's good to see you, girl. Stay as long as you can. I know internet can be an issue sometimes. So, but yeah, she is really starting to. I'm getting a lot of stress from her, and it's not good, and I'm getting tired of it. So I'm just helping people out.
You shouldn't have to worry about yourself either.
What's that?
There we go. You shouldn't have to worry about, your reputation and character and all that either.
I know. Because if you watch some of my videos and stuff like that, or my past live streams or something like that, I never mentioned her name except recently now. But I mean,
Right.
but in my videos, I never
You're bringing
mentioned her name.
awareness.
Huh?
You're bringing awareness. You're leaving a paper trail.
Right. I'm bringing awareness on, helping people not to make a big mistake with her. So
Lesson learned.
I'm just hoping people would see the true side on what she is like, because we've seen it. We've seen, what she's like. And it's just, I just don't want to see other ones get hurt by her. And she will hurt you like she is hurting us and me, especially me. So yeah.
Hi, Gator. Yeah, I mean, I just met her. I mean, I never had anything bad to say other than I just thought, hey, someone needed a friend. Thought I'd be a friend. And then to see well, here I am supporting you, and you come over and you're talking to all the people in my comment section, but you're not talking to me.
Right.
Sorry.
I'm like, who is that?
Phone was going off. Oops. Hope you
We
like
got
my
music and not anything we see.
Exactly. I'm here like I'm looking. Oh, okay. I'm good. I got it. I have it muted. I'm vaping. That's why I'm off camera.
You're fine. Again, you're being respectful.
But mindful.
That too.
I don't want to. It's not my stream. I don't want to get Padme in trouble.
I know that feeling. I always try to watch who I talk to. Yeah, that was me too. That's a lot of my anxiety issues too, because I think I was telling Patty, like, I just, one, you don't, when you first meet someone, you don't know that boundary. You don't know that, okay, can I tell this person stuff, or do I have to worry about if I tell them anything? Because I've had people where I would trust them right off the bat and then find out, oh, they're not who they are. They're not on your side.
Right.
I had a friend in high school that I thought, oh, she'd be everything. No, she ended up trying to steal my husband. She did my maternity photos, never gave them to me. There's like a whole bunch of stuff in my life that it's like, if I wouldn't have had her involved, yeah, I mean, if I didn't have her involved, I may not be where I'm at, but at the same time, I have no pictures of my maternity now. Yeah, it's like, you really have to watch who you trust. Thank you, Gator. Yeah, and a lot of people don't want to watch me because I'm short or I'm heavy, or I don't know. I don't know what half of the reasons could be, but I've had people just come out and say, you're just plain boring. And it's like, thanks. But then it's like, then why watch?
Yeah.
I try to do like the bare minimum in my paranormal because, one, I want to catch like the actual footage. I don't want someone to say, well, you're faking this. You're whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So if I do the necrophonic and I do an explore, if I happen to catch something, great. If I don't, it's going to be debunked.
Right.
I did have somebody tell me, I heard an EVP in your video and you didn't say something about it. And when I went back and listened, I realized it was my son sitting next to me asking a question. So I'm like, well, that's not an EVP.
Right.
I got to make sure they know.
See, when I do videos, and I know you probably do it on your videos too, Amanda, when I do, when I do investigations and stuff like that, it's like, I normally say to my camera, says, if you hear or see anything in the video that I missed and everything, please let me know in the comments and timestamp it and everything, because sometimes I'll miss it and everything. So that's how which is true, because then if somebody says something about, oh, it's, put a time step and said there's a shadow figure or something like that coming behind you, or time step and you can hear a clear EVP that I didn't even know in my ears, except the camera can hear it and everything. So, and I missed it when I review it and everything. So yeah, it's,
I for 4 days when we did this cemetery video. I think I told you yesterday. There was a woman in white And for 4 days, I sat there trying to figure out if this is real, because I'm like, maybe it's just the way that the trees were formed and it just happened to look like somebody. But when I zoomed in, there was like a white fog on top of the grave. So obviously, it would be in front of the grave. So obviously, it wasn't the trees behind it.
Yeah.
Because it showed in front of the grave. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm going to post this. I'm sure somebody's going to try to tell me it's fake. But I'm like, it happened. It happened on my camera. And all 3 of us were in this corner and it happened on this corner. So it's like, I try my best to debunk it.
But I wanted to point out that you don't have to put up with.
Exactly.
Yes, I know, Gator. We're just collecting all the evidence that this person that has been saying so much things about me and my friends and stuff like that. So we're just collecting all the evidence, and we are going to get her. I mean, we are definitely going to get her. So that's why it's important that we're going to get this her and collect all the evidence, because she's going to say, prove it that I said that and everything. Prove that I said this and that. It's like, guess what? We've been collecting all the evidence. We are going to get, try to see about getting and turning into and getting involved.
Right. I mean, she goes on Twitter and talks about nobody acknowledges her. But yet, when I went on her video and acknowledged her, she totally ignored me. So
So,
and I know the one video of hers, she was constantly looking out for the comments, like watching for stuff to come through. So that was something else that confused me too, because in one video you're looking for the comments to appear in your live, but then the one I attended, you just happened to not read.
yeah.
I'm kind of thinking it was kind of on purpose, or at least that's how it felt.
I know, Gator. I know about your situation.
You got to put that wall up until you are absolutely sure. And
I'm just making awareness to everybody. I'm, trying to save themselves on being her friend, because I don't want to see anybody else get hurt by her, and she will turn on people. And I'm just trying to be helpful. I'm just trying to save their butts on making a big mistake. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to speak awareness of her. So that's what I'm trying to do. And so
you're right. YouTube doesn't take it seriously. I've had something I said in yesterday's video. I had a video where it was I was eating watermelon with hot sauce, and the guy took my video and repurposed it into I was eating human body parts. And YouTube won't take it down because when I messaged Google Help, they said that that's not for them, that I have to report it for it to get taken down. But nobody has looked into it. I reported it multiple times. So yeah, they don't take this stuff seriously, and that's defamation of character. What kind of sponsor is gonna look at this and be like, oh yeah, we're totally gonna give, we totally want to sponsor them? No, because they're gonna look at this video and see, oh, these people are making fun of them. We don't want that happening to our brand.
Right. So
And the thing
It's
is,
a shame that bullying is not more protected. Like, they seem like they allow it.
What's that, Pam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I said the thing with the way she goes about it is just stop. Just say, by all means, go on with your YouTube channel, grow your audience, but leave Padme out of it. Stop dropping names. It's not
Right.
helping you. It's
Right.
just making you look like a donkey.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. It's one thing to not like you,
And,
but
and
she doesn't have to throw your name out there.
no,
I
exactly.
mean,
And I whatever she can say whatever she wants about me. I really don't care because she'll never be anything in my life. That's fine. But I mean, she just keeps going with Padme. It's not Padme's fault. I mean,
Right.
they went their own ways. Padme gave her a second chance. That she supposedly apologized, but that was a bunch of bull.
3 times I gave her 3 times.
Yeah,
She
and that's
apologized
right.
3 times.
Yeah, I gave her 3 chances. The third one, that's it. I've had it. The third time,
I had somebody that backstabbed me kind of like that, and they came up and told me, "I'm sorry, but I'm only saying I'm sorry because I was told that I should say I'm sorry." What kind of apology is that?
I heard her say, and it's not in the videos and stuff like that. She didn't say that and everything, but she did DM me on Twitter saying that she was sorry that and all that stuff, and I accepted her apology. She didn't say it on, everybody else can hear it. She said it to me in like a private chat, saying that she's sorry that she didn't mean that and everything. And I said, okay, I accepted your apology. Now, when she did a video, she said, I did not say that she was sorry and everything because that never happened. I was like, yes, you did because now, yeah, granted, you didn't say it in front of everybody can hear it. So I accepted her apology for the second time, for the second time. And I gave her the third chance, which is the last time, and I picked her up. We went to St. Augustine, and together I picked her up from DeLand, and we were headed out to St. Augustine to go because she's never been, and I, went with her. And of course, this is when my ankles would still hurt because I twisted both my ankles when I was with Dane and CJ going that night, going to in Kissimmee, and I both sprained my ankles really bad, and it was still hurting. So all the walking that we did in St. Augustine, it was starting to hurt a pain again, and I didn't feel like filming because I filmed at that place for I don't know how many times, but doesn't mean
You
that
can only
she
do it
can't
so
film,
much.
huh?
You can only film a place so much.
Exactly. I told her it doesn't mean that you can't film this place. You can film. I'm not going to film because I filmed this place. So, but she didn't. She took her camera with her, but she didn't film. I say, really? But as soon as I got done, taking her home and everything, because my legs, my ankles were hurting me. I went back to her, took her home, left her in the woods and stuff like that, and then the next day and everything, she, said, all this crap about me again and stuff like that, saying that I'm no good, blah blah blah. She never said that she was sorry, blah blah blah. I was like, you know what? I gave her 3 chances. I'm not going to keep doing this for a long time. So 3 chances, she's out. And definitely she is out for good. I'm done.
And I think that was the biggest part of her taking down her other channel was that's where she had the most incriminating videos.
Yeah.
So what do? Take it down and start over, but then she keeps going.
Right.
Yeah.
Go your own way, do your own thing.
That's like somebody that's what is it? It's not realistic of what's going on. Like, they're making the stuff up in their head.
Yeah.
Because she's telling a whole different reality than what's going on.
Oh yeah, according to her, she was cyberbullied. Yet I've got the Twitter feed of her dumping the stuff in the garbage and saying not to send it to her. I never sent it to her. I did what she asked. She wants to contradict, that's fine. Don't care. I mean, she sent me the merchandise of my channel, which I don't have a Teespring store, never did. So obviously I didn't create it. I didn't buy it. I didn't send it to her.
Right.
Or I did send her the 2 small sizes, sorry. But then
yeah,
again, I stand corrected. She asked for that. But what am I going to walk around with her merch on me? No. That's long gone. It's donated. I'm not going to destroy it, but it has been donated to people that can use it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, going out, spending the money to create this, to pull this stunt, it's, I want to say premeditated.
Well, I donated to her PayPal or whatever. I got the receipts for that. When I could do it, I sent her and Padme so they could go out exploring, and they did.
Mm-hmm. I kept the money because I know what she's going to do with the money.
Yeah.
So I kept the money. All we did was just go get gas, and that's what we did because we needed gas to go places and go get food, and that's what we did with Pam's money that they gave us, both of us, and I kept the money
that's
for both
what
of
Pam gave. Pam gave it for you guys to go and explore. So there's the gas you used for the explore and food to eat before the explore.
Exactly. And I kept it because I know if I gave it to to her, I know what she's going to do with that money.
Right.
She won't use it for food. She's going to use it for something else. So I kept the money for both of us to use.
Right. It went towards the explore just like it was meant to.
Exactly. That's what. See, if anybody donates, if you donate money and everything to me to my PayPal account, like that is for like food and gas for me to go film places. I use that to go do that. I don't say I need that money for me to do all that stuff, and then I say no. I'm going to do. I'm going to Amazon. I'm looking to see what I can buy and everything. I'm not like that.
Right.
So I say what I'm going to be doing, and that's what I'm going to be doing. Get gas for my car to go places. Get food for my travel funds when I do go to McDonald's, go to Taco Bell along the way and stuff like that. I eat with Dana and CJ and stuff like that. Now sometimes I'll probably Ricky does sometimes pays for everyone's meal, which is really nice. I love Dana and CJ. I love Ricky. I love Larry. They are very nice people, and I'm so glad I'm part of their family, going to places and stuff like that. Now, I know it's kind of, I know they're probably not watching right now, but I don't know if they're in here. But she's like my sis. It's like Pam's my sis. Ruth is my sis, and Gator, she's my sis. So even though I haven't really met, Pam and Ruth and Gator and all that stuff, I consider them my family.
Yeah.
And so eventually, me and Gator will eventually meet. She lives not that far. She lives in Stewart, Florida, and it's on like the East Coast or whatever. So, yeah. One day we will get to meet each other and stuff like that. And I cannot wait for that day. So, but yeah. But
I know someone on Twitter just started following me, and I went to check them out because I have a bad habit of just following people and then not going to their channel. And so I'm like, man, now I got to really go through my Twitter and subscribe to everybody. And so I just got this follow, and when I went to check them out, I'm like, they don't have a YouTube channel. and I realized it was somebody that was like pushing their place out for like, you could explore here, you can like they're like, you could book to have a wedding or do an overnight. Or so I told my husband, I said, oh, this would be awesome. And he's like, well, where is it? And I said, it's in Texas. He goes, you paying to go? And I said, no, not yet, but it's a possibility that we could somehow get there at some point. I said it's in the future, but I said, oh man, they don't have a YouTube channel. And I
Yeah.
realized it was a place promoting, and I'm like, hey, we're gonna add this to the list.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt.
Oh, sorry, Gator. I didn't mean to say that out loud on the live stream. Sorry. Sometimes I just comes out of my mouth without me thinking, so stuff like that. But yeah, she is from Florida.
No, you're
Um,
fine.
so I don't know. I don't mean to disrespect anybody who, that I said things and everything. Just comes out of my mouth. But so yeah, because people who donate money to my PayPal, it just goes right back to YouTube, filming
Right,
videos and stuff like that. That's what I'm doing with my videos. Especially my paranormal, especially my channel and stuff like that,
right,
because that's when I need to go out and film for y'all to enjoy the content and everything. And I can't do that because I don't have the money for me to go places and get gas and get food for my adventures and all that stuff. And
right.
I think Dana told me that tomorrow, I wish I could go to with them, but they're going to go to the races tomorrow, and I wish I can go with them, but I don't have the money for me to go
Right.
with them.
I
So
know a lot of investigations you gotta pay to go overnight.
exactly. Uh-huh.
So, because I know because we live 2 hours from Mansfield Reformatory, and that's one of the known haunted locations. And I was like, man, but we found out it's $100 a person. Well, if
Hmm.
we save up, we can go within the next couple. Because I want to make a whole series of
Hmm.
like 30-minute alone in each room, and so I thought it'd be great because one, I could stock up on content, and
Right.
I mean, one night I could get like 12, 13 videos made and do
Hmm.
different, 10-minute series or something. It would be awesome because then I only have to go to one place. It's not that expensive. But yeah, it's like a 2-hour drive. Plus, I can't have my son with me, so I got to do it on a night that my mom could take him.
Right.
And then like my one friend, she's like, I want to do Carhesia's coats. So she wants to take any money that gets donated to her and put it all towards going to the Dollar Tree and getting hats, gloves, um stuff for the homeless. So I said, well,
Hmm.
that's a good idea. And so she said, like, anything that is donated to my Cash App, she's like, every week I'm going to show you. The balance is going to keep going up. It's never been spent. Her
Right.
goal is to get $1,000 by the end of the year. And she's already got like $300.
Wow.
I told her, I said, man, this is going to take off. So many people are willing to help. And she's like, it's so much better because some people want to buy hats and gloves and send them to her. And she's in
Hmm.
Indiana. She's like, the money spent for shipping, you could have bought another 3, 4, 5 pairs of gloves.
Yeah.
So she's like, just donate the money. She goes, I'm going to show you. She's like, I'm even going to vlog when I go and buy everything so you guys can trust I'm using your money for what it's intended. I said, that's a great idea. That way you're showing your trust. You're a woman of your word. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, everything costs money these days. Even YouTube stuff and everything. I mean, yeah, everything revolves around money. Now, when I first did my paranormal, and like I said, I'm not a paranormal investigator. I don't like to say investigator because I'm not. I'm like a paranormal enthusiast because I enjoy getting to know what's on the other side and just talking to them on the other side and to share out what their story is. And so that's why I'm not an investigator. But the first time I did this stuff and everything, um, is with Go with Kel. That was 2 years ago. We went to cemeteries, and we, like I said, in yesterday's live stream, we did ask permission from 3 or 4 different cops and everything, and they had no trouble whatsoever on us being there. Kel had a live stream going and stuff like that, and I was with them, of course. And we were in the dark. We're planning on going on staying overnight in the cemetery, but we couldn't stay because we were both tired. So we left about, I would say, close to 4 o'clock in the morning to go back to Kel's van and stuff like that, motorhome. That's what he calls it and everything.
Yeah.
So it's really a van, but he uses it for when he sleeps in there and stuff like that. So
Why not?
um so I mean, I didn't have enough equipment. I only had like, a tripod that was flimsy a little bit, I think, and my other camera, not the new camcorder that I bought, my camcorder, my camera itself. And so, but I didn't have a good light to go with it.
Right.
I made a PayPal pool to raise money for me to get a better light. And I think I was asking it was for I think $70 or $80 to get one just to see and everything. And during Cal's live stream and everything, he did mention said, if you go to Padme's PayPal pool and everything, she'll leave a link and everything. I was a moderator because I can leave links in his thing. And to get money in it and everything. And one of them, good, we know her and everything. She gave me the money for me to get a light. So now that things progress and stuff like that, I got better equipment and everything. I got a better camcorder that has night vision to it and everything, and got better lights, got more lights and stuff like that. It got me a um um, I got 2 cat balls, like I saw your video for that. I got 2 cat balls. So, and I've got like Pam gave me last year for my birthday. Um, uh, I
Green
can't
light.
think of the name. Huh?
Green light.
Well,
It's a flashlight with a grid light.
red
Yeah, the
light.
good light.
She gave me that last year for my birthday and everything, which I needed it because I've seen Dana and Dana has one and everything, so I want my own. So Pam got me that for my birthday last year,
That's what
and
we did. I told Kevin when we got our stimulus, I said, we really need to invest in the channel because you can only do the necrophonic so much. And like that was it. It was pretty much going, showing the area and the necrophonic. And I'm like, I need something else so then we started looking at dowsing rods. I'm like, I need a K2. I'm like, I wanted to get an Ovulus, but those are so expensive. I wanted
yeah,
to get the PMB box, but I'm like, of course, like they're like $300. My goal was
yeah,
to spend like $100, and that was it. So I think we ended up spending like 122 for that whole unboxing I did was like $122, which for all that it wasn't bad. I mean, most paranormal stuff it's like $100 alone just for one item.
Mm-hmm.
So I made sure like we got a lot of the stuff we needed. So I think like
Mm-hmm.
the only thing else that I really could use would be the PMB box. But when I went on Amazon and found this door sensor, I'm like, it does the same thing that a PMB box does for, I think it was $10.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, why not? It's the same difference. I mean, it's used as an alarm for, I think it said business. So if you needed to protect your business, it like reached out to 6 feet, I think it said. So I'm like, well, it
PMB box?
no, the alarm sensor that I got.
Oh,
It
okay.
does the same thing. I'm like, it reaches out about the same distance. It lets you know if anybody's within that distance. The same thing that a PMB box does.
Yeah. But, and I said to myself, I says, I know CJ has a PMB box and everything. I am definitely going to get exactly like that one that he said. And I know he said in the videos, his video saying, you cannot find this in any anywhere. I was like, CJ, yes you can. You know, you go
Yeah,
to St. Augustine.
I think he said it when they were first coming out.
Oh, yeah. Well, St. Augustine, they can make it.
That would be cool.
And I did get percentage off. I think it was like 10% off the price, but it still came up to, I only paid close to, not exactly, but a close to $200
Oh
because I
yeah.
had that 10% off of that thing that they gave me.
I
So,
was like, I'm not going bankrupt into buying stuff, but like I wanted the cat ball for whatever. It's something else that we could use to show proof, and the dowsing rods and the
mhm,
pendulum, and I'm like, I
right.
just need some other stuff to where okay, I could do the necrophonic for 5 minutes, and then I could go off to it was nice because I saw somebody say that the dowsing rods they used in a cemetery, and they told them like point me to where you want me to go, and that's where they'll do the spirit box. And I'm like, that's perfect. That way it's not completely boring. You're not just guessing, like you're actually based on them communicating with you where they want you to go. And then like you're
Mhm,
asking, may I please come back and visit? May I? So you're being respectful. You're not just,
right, right.
yeah. So I was like, well, now I'm really excited to take the dowsing rods and to add, and I could have bigger videos and
Hmm.
not just 5 minutes.
Yeah. I know I want to get a dowsing rods, but eventually I'll get some.
Because
Unless
those
someone
were like the cheapest thing I got on Amazon, and it was like a
unless
little
someone
kit too.
unless
Yeah,
someone gives me dowsing rods.
right.
My birthday's
That
coming
would
up
be
in
nice
September,
too.
so
Yeah, you could be gifted them for all you know.
right. Hey Karma, tell Karma I said hi. No,
Well,
that's Gator's dog, Karma.
yeah, I wanted to see the picture, but I'm on my phone, so if I do that, it might take me out of the
You can
live.
look at it later. She's got a cute dog. So
I think Pam's sleeping. No, Pam, I'm just listening in and doing chat. But the thing is, I've got the vape pen stuck to my face, so it's like not only that, but I'm having a hot flash, so my face is bright red right now.
I know the feeling. I don't know what it is, but I like ever since the pandemic and on my face, I get like red and blotchy.
Oh, I do. I get
Uh-huh.
horribly red and
I
blotchy.
told my husband, I said, I have a feeling like I got lupus, or because they say like one of the first signs is like red here and red here, so it's like a butterfly.
Yes,
And I
she
like,
does, Gator. She has a Twitter account.
as you see, like I'm like all red and blotchy, and I feel like it's the light, but yet I'm like, I don't know.
There is a term for it. My doctor told me what it was. I mean, granted, I can't drink it. When I start drinking anything with alcohol in it, I turn red as a lobster. And it just has to do with the pigment response in your system.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So then maybe mine's changed since I got the vaccine.
Maybe.
For all I know. I was gonna say you could either message the link or it's just Amanda Hoops 88.
I should be able
I
to
was
drop
gonna
it for you.
I'm gonna give her on Twitter the
Okay.
link to your thing right now. So I'm on my Twitter right now.
Yeah, cause cause I don't use Twitter enough to make a separate account. So
Yeah.
I figure if I'm only dropping one video a day and it's either between the family channel and the paranormal, I might as well just use my Twitter for both. And I
Mm-hmm.
put both channels. I put the family channel in the website portion on Twitter, and then in the bio part is where I put my paranormal channel.
All right, Gator. I gave you the link to her Twitter on DM.
Thank
So
you.
look on your DM right now. You're welcome.
Yeah, if you want to add the family channel, the link's in my Twitter. I know, I tell people, I know that paranormal is not for everybody, so not
Mhm.
everybody's gonna want the family channel, not everybody's gonna want the paranormal, so
You're
I
welcome,
leave it
Gator.
there in case.
Yeah.
Well, I like both the channels just for my 2 cents for it.
You like both?
I like both of them.
I think you've been on my family channel a little bit, and then I think you were, because obviously we just added you on the paranormal.
Yes. Yep.
I get confused. I'm like,
I made sure I was on, but after, I guess it was last night, I couldn't sleep after I went to bed. So the laptop's in my room. So I just booted it up and I went through to make sure everybody that followed me, I was following them back.
right.
I mean, I can't keep up. Mine goes from 260 one day and then it goes up and then bam, it goes down again. But I just I want to make sure that I know the ones that I want to support are there. That's all.
Plus, my thing too is I'll have like 4 people will sneak in and subscribe, and they don't say anything. So
Right.
unless you actually go in there and look
Well,
to
I think
see who's following you,
the biggest
Gator,
issue is
sorry, Gator, she has to add you back. So once she gets done with the live stream, she can add you back so you can DM her about the private and everything. So once this live streams get done, she will
I could
add you
think
back.
over. Yeah.
the
So
thing is with a lot of subscribers is if you're meeting them in a chat or a live stream, they'll click on your channel and they'll click subscribe, but
Right.
they're not going back and watching a video and leaving a comment. Just
Yes.
so the algorithm understands that you're not just sub for sub.
Right.
And that's all
I'll
I
go
got to
in
say
there and
about that.
I'll have 5 people, or the thing is you'll have like 7 people add you one day, and it won't tell you for like 24 hours.
Right.
right.
So I'm like, man, like, so then I could go back in there the next day and find out, oh, there's more people in there, and then they think that I'm not coming to their channel, and it's like I didn't even know you were on mine.
Right.
Well, and I also noticed because you had made some comments on some of the videos I'd done, the GoPro and stuff like that. I didn't even see it until I logged into YouTube channel, or I'm sorry, studio on my phone. I never got any, it doesn't tell me I get subscribers or anything.
Yeah.
It's fine. I
Same
checked
here.
my YouTube. Or
And
Yeah.
it's weird, like my paranormal, because I think I'm under 1,000 subscribers, I could see the new subscribers once in a while, but then, like you said, some will slip through.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
I think yesterday, I think I had one notification that I had a new subscriber, and it's like, man, it's been a while since I seen that. And then, of course, then like 4 more come through, and you don't get a notification of that one. And it stinks because, like, I wish I know I love the community post for the family channel, and now on the paranormal, I'm just like, oh, I wish I could hit that 1,000 so I could get the community. I think you should
Mm-hmm.
just have a community post. Like, you should just be given one.
I'll be
Yeah.
right back again. Continue on.
Oh, sure. Uh-huh. We know she's going to go get some Coke and do Coke. We know how that goes.
Right? All the silent subscribers, as much as I appreciate them, I wish I knew who they were. Exactly. I don't mind if, they're silent and all, but like I tell everybody, like I try to put in my videos too. I'm like, hey, if you're brand new, like comment anything. Comment hello. I'd be happy for that. Just enough to be able to give back to you. That's all I like. Leave me a comment so I could come watch your stuff. I don't care what the comment is. I mean, ideally, I'd like it to be a genuine comment, something about the video. But if you just tell me, you're brand new, I'd be happy. It feels like we have to jump through hoops to get anything from YouTube. You're right. I mean, I understand they have like the milestones and such, but it stinks when, you got to get 1,000 subscribers to get the community post. Well, I would love to post this live stream, but I can only do it on Facebook. I can only post it to so many places. I can't do it to YouTube.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't do those spam comments. Nope. I always check my spam because a lot of people are some genuine comments actually come through spam. My friend that's in Tuber chat, he sent me a whole list of blocked words. And a lot of genuine comments will come through and end up in spam, but it's so much better than getting those, oh, come meet me, those stupid spam that you're constantly having to delete. I hate those.
You have it set up so that you can review them before they're posted?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so glad for that. But my only problem is because of the blocked words list. Like he added like sub for sub, so anybody that says that, it won't come through. But a lot of times it will put genuine comments, and because they might say support, they might say grow, even though they're not talking physically about the S for S. But even though they're not talking about that, they might just say, nice to see, I'm anything. It could be a genuine comment and it'll still end up in spam.
Now, sometimes sometimes, not all the time, but whenever I do live streams like we are doing now, sometimes they don't do it in the chat like we are seeing it now, but in the comments down below, they're putting like links like something that's not related to YouTube or anything else.
Yes.
I don't want to say and everything because I don't want to get taken down by YouTube and everything.
Right.
So, and when I go back and look at all the whatever the notifications saying that you what they're saying, what I do is I delete it because it's not relevant to what we're talking about and all that stuff. It's some kind of, it starts with a P. So I don't need that
Yeah,
crap on the channel. I mean,
maybe
that's not what
for a
my
minute.
channel is about.
But we've
Um,
already had that experience. Remember that, Padme?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So, so yeah, sometimes they'll probably, put it
Delete
in
those.
the chat so people can see and everything, and we just like, block them. Once I see that,
That's what I've been doing too.
once I see that, I say, I mean, stop with the stuff. Who needs this stuff? And if
Right.
people says, and then I removed it and everything and blocked them so people don't make comments like that because that's disrespectful.
I actually got something on Twitter today that was like that because the profile picture you could tell, and it even said it in the bio. I like
Mm-hmm.
to do this. Another word for a cat. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I told my husband, I said, look at this. And I said, I went to the three dots, I hit report, I hit block, and it said, we cannot block this user. And I'm like, well, I want her gone.
Right.
I don't want her here. Why are you not allowing me to block? But I could block anybody else.
It's weird.
I'm like, why are you it told me you are not able to block this person. Well, what gives them the right to not be blocked?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm like, man, these accounts are, and then I told my husband, I said, I sure hope that it is because I done reported it that they'd already blocked her. But I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
well, I said, I sure hope that's the reason because I want her gone. I don't want to see this.
Right. Right. And you do see a lot of people come into your live streams. And I know this is the weekend, it's Friday, and what are they going to do? The spammers are going and kind of say some crap about whatever and everything. They're going to start trouble and everything. That's why I have my moderators. Gatorbite is one of my moderators. Pam is another one. So if I start seeing stupid stuff and everything, if I miss it or whatever, they
Right.
have the power to put them in timeout or whatever, and then I go back and I probably will like saying block and everything because I don't want that stuff on my channel. So if you guys replay this video or live stream again, I am not a negative person. I'm here for positive people. I'm very friendly until you get to know me and everything. I'm not a bad person, but if you come across, that line, things will start taking, crap up a notch. I'm not saying what Jody Dean has to say, but um, but yeah, if you don't respect me and my family, which is on here, then why come to my channel in the first place? You don't have to like me. That's fine. You don't have to say negative comments because if you do say negative comments, you are going to be blocked. I
Yeah.
guarantee it because I am not going to allow that on my channel, not even on my other channels because I am not going to let that happen.
No, you shouldn't have to. I mean, it's one thing to give constructive criticism, but when someone just gives pure hate
Mm-hmm.
or the the S word, they don't need to be who wants to go in their comment section and have a link for that? Like
Exactly.
okay, one, if I'm going to look for it, I'm going to look for it. I'm not going to go in my comment section expecting to see that.
Right.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Well, I'll say this as a moderator. I'll just block them. They'll be gone and they'll be in their little proverbial heaven.
Pam's like, I'm not giving them a chance.
I had my I was new to live streaming I think a couple of years ago, and I did my first panel chat with StreamYards, and we
I
had
remember.
somebody they hijacked somebody else's that was on the panel or was in the chat. It pops up, and yeah, it was pretty interesting, but I shut everything down, but I was still learning, so I, instead of setting it to private, I deleted it, and stupid is as stupid does for me at the time.
Yeah.
But the IP address, I have a program on, well, I have a new laptop now. The other one died. But it has a catch for the ISP. So it'll bounce it back so I can get a hold of the ISP and where it originated from.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
But I don't even think I've done a live in quite a while, so.
I know. I used to go live every Saturday morning. At first, I was doing shout out videos, but then KindMaster, the music I was using for that ended up being copyrighted. So it was getting to the point where, like, every Saturday I'd post the video, and it was nice because it was something I didn't have to plan for. I could just screenshot everybody's channel that I wanted to shout out, put music in, and put it up. It was easy. But then I found out that a lot of older videos it was like 3 months and the video would be copyrighted. Like, it took 3 months for you to I'm like, whatever. Finally, I just started going live and doing it and just recording my tablet and doing shout outs that way. And then I'm like, 2 hours on a Saturday morning. I'm trying to keep my son entertained. And I'm just like, I need a break. And it's like, I would like to start going live again, but at the same time, it's like, you go live, you feel like you get nothing done.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's insane, Gator. I mean, wow.
I had this instance on my birthday where someone came into my chat a few years ago and said, I love you. I was like, thank you. And a few minutes later, they were like, you're sitting the wrong way. What?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that would be I had somebody, actually my very first live, someone came in and I said, is there, I did a Q&A, and me and my husband were sitting here, and I told my husband, I said, go give our son a bath while we do this. So my husband left, and this one girl came in and said, why don't you do the red lipstick challenge? And I said, what are you talking about? And I guess they said, put red lipstick on and kiss his cheek or something. And I'm like, okay. Well, then I realized someone told me that apparently that's a fetish. So I'm like, oh, and I guess it was like, people want to see you do this. And then I had some kid ask me, why don't you go put shampoo in your hair? And apparently that's a fetish. I'm just like, what are these people coming up with?
What are they smoking?
I thought, okay, I thought, okay, maybe I'll do it. And then I was just like, then someone said, no, don't. It's just, it's a fetish they want. And I'm just like, okay, like, I didn't think anything of it. It didn't seem, I don't know what even to say, but like, it didn't sound bad to me. So I was just like, okay. But then I'm like, oh, well, when you think of it that way, it's like, but how do you, I don't know. The things that people come up with.
Yeah. They're not all upstairs.
Right.
Oh.
That's why I'm just like, oh, okay. And then someone's like, no, like, people enjoy that. And I'm like, oh, okay.
I said, well, if you enjoy it, go find someone who likes doing it. And because if you want to do that to me and everything, I won't do it. Simple as that.
Yeah, exactly, Gator. People make it twisted to be that way, even though you wouldn't think it was. I
Mhm.
thought someone just wanted me to kiss my husband because it'd be funny to have red lipstick on. And my husband's like, "You're not coming anywhere near me." And I'm like, "Oh, come on." Like, they just want to see. And then I'm just like, "Oh, okay. Well, if it's that, then," I said, "then never mind." I didn't think anything of it. I'm just like, sure, give them what they want. But then I'm like, it's not exactly bad in my eyes. But he's like, "You're not putting
Yeah.
red lipstick anywhere near me."
Yeah. And I said something earlier. I'm probably going to be doing live streams more. Um, I'm having the weekends off, Saturdays and Sundays, but I was thinking doing live streams Monday through Friday, and I was thinking maybe going every day at 6 o'clock on this channel, of course, just so maybe hopefully I get more watch time and everything, even though I should have live streams on my paranormal, but that's not what my that channel is about, because I made a live stream for this particular channel. So but that's what I'm thinking about doing every day except the weekends, is going live at 6 p.m. So if you can make it, you're more than welcome to come. You're more than welcome to come on the panel chat. I leave a link like maybe once or twice. Um, Pam can probably put up the link up if if she can. Um,
Wait, what link am I putting up? I'm sorry. I was
the
dozing
link
for a minute.
to the panel chat.
That's okay, Gator. That's why we don't expect you to make every single one of them either.
Right. Yeah, you can't. We can't expect you to have it every. You can't show up every night and everything. I know about your Wednesdays. Don't worry. I know about your Wednesdays. So you come when you can. That's what I'm saying. You come when you can. Come to my live streams.
I know I drive myself crazy trying to make it to everybody's, to make sure I show support, and I'm just like, I get to the point where I just need to go through my subscription list and just catch up on everybody's video one at a time. That's
Yeah.
all I can do.
Hey, Spitfire. Good to see you.
I think tonight was my quickest walk around the graveyard because I knew Padme was going live at 6, and I'm kind of speed walking through, saying hi to all my little spirits.
See, I could see you doing that. "Hello, I can't stay very long. I gotta get back home to Padme."
Gonna make
Right.
that live stream, and then my son goes, "You do know that StreamYards work on your phone?"
What I'm on.
Yeah, and then my phone is bouncing up and down as I'm walking around because I'm trying to speed walk, and that ain't a pretty sight. So
Yeah, I met
That is one
Spitfire and
reason
Ruth.
I got my GoPro, because we were filming everything on our phone, but of course you look down, you tilt your hand down, so you're looking all over the phone. I'm like, I just need to get so I started doing everything on my GoPro just because of how stable it is, and
well,
Yeah.
saves me some
here's the
time.
dumb thing: I have the GoPro 8 and the GoPro 9, and they're both sitting in my equipment bag, and I've got the dash mount. I was looking. This this is as stupid as it gets for me. I'm looking at buying one of those the dash mount cameras for my car.
Yeah.
And I'm here, well, hey, stupid, you've got a GoPro. You can just use.
Oh, well, I've tried to use the dash cam, and the suction cup like constantly just falls off. So I got to the point where I'm like, I'll be the passenger, my husband will drive, and I'll do that way.
That might have worked too.
Are you getting storms over there, Spitfire?
He said he quit his live stream because of the
Because of the
storm.
storm.
think we're all losing watch hours because we all tried to live stream at the same time. That could be.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's one thing that's hard, is everybody goes live at the same time,
Same
so there's no
time.
one supporting.
Or if I go live and then someone has a live premiere at the same time,
Yeah.
and most people go to their premiere, like last night I was live because I had to get the stuff out and everything just to get awareness like I did tonight. I had a live stream and everything, and there's Jody Dean from Hunting and Dead. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
him. He's a good guy. He does his live stream at 6 o'clock p.m. whenever like maybe every night or every 2 nights or 3 nights or whatever. He has a set time at 6 o'clock. And whenever I do a live stream at 6 o'clock, it kind of interferes because most people are over his live stream. Sam's Hauntings that you saw yesterday.
Yeah.
No, she came over here, for a few minutes. Yes, I guarantee she did that. Then she left to go to his premiere, which is fine. I mean, and then she comes back and everything. So as long as so.
I
But it
forgot,
is
he always says if there's no video at 6, then there won't be one, because he
or
only
he does a
drops
live stream, or he does a live stream and to replace the
Yeah.
video.
Right.
So, but he's a good guy. I mean, Jody, I know I don't. I mean, I like Randonautica, but it just seems like he keeps doing it. That's his passion. That's great for him. But I miss all the paranormal stuff that he's been doing and stuff like that. And I miss CJ's videos for doing the paranormal and everything like he's been doing. And he's been doing Randonautica and all that stuff. And of course, speaking of CJ's, he just
Yeah, he
dropped a
got his
video
video.
just recently. So I was like, well, once I get done with the live stream, I'm going to check out his video because I want to know what happened to his car.
I signed up for his text messages, so I'm like, hey, Kevin, I said, my boyfriend texted me. He goes, oh, God. And he's like, what now? And I said, part 4 is dropping. And I'm just like, he's like, what? I'll be like, CJ's texting me. He goes, you're not the only one receiving that. I said, I know,
I know,
but
yeah.
that's the only other guy texting my phone.
Yeah, I get texts from him too. So I've signed up for his texting.
He's like, part 4 is dropping. I told him, I said, oh, the video's coming out tonight that his back window got busted. And he goes, oh, you mean part 4? And I said, yeah. He goes, good, I know what I'm doing. And I'm
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
I know I
But,
miss the 3 a.m. challenges. I miss the overnight.
Yes.
It's like all of a sudden they just disappeared. And it's like, man, that's the stuff that, I mean, yeah, I don't mind the Randonauticas, but like, it is nice, like when Jody finds a place and then he investigates while he's there. And it's like, well, that's a nice
Right.
little treat.
But he does take the time on looking around the radius and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
sometimes it might be a bust sometimes, but normally he sees something out of something that I can't even see it on cam. I'm like, and he's got good eyes. So it's like, Jody, how did you find that? I couldn't find it in the camera.
I know. I'm like, man, that was a literal pinpoint on my screen. And Or that's the only thing about CJ's. Like, I love his Randonautica, but yet he'll just put bus. And it's like, well, you couldn't show us the bus.
Yeah. CJ does. CJ Faison, he sometimes he put, it's like bust.
Yeah.
Bust.
And it's like, why can't you show us? Like, man, you just ruined that. Like, we didn't get to go with you. Like, all you're showing us is the real, like.
Well, the thing is because of the amount of subscribers they have, not everybody's going to sit and watch a bust after bust after bust.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of that is. I mean, I tried Rando 1. It brought me. My things were like one was spirits. It took me to a liquor store. Another one was something haunted. It took me to the cemetery where my husband's buried at. And the third one took me to a walking trail in the area. The unknown, I guess. And come to find out, it's a snowmobile trail, so you can't even go on that without permission.
Wow.
And because we do have fish and game here, I don't enter those either. Because if you're caught on the trail, then they can fine you for it because you don't have a permit to be here. I'm
my
sorry.
By the way,
You're
I
right,
know,
Gator.
I know, Shadia Sarji is not subscribed to my channel, but I want to give her a shout out. Her birthday is today, and she made a new YouTube account. So if any of you wants to subscribe to her channel, let's get her up there. That's her YouTube channel. She is awesome. I love her. I love Mo Sargi, and I love little baby Rania. And of course, I love Tom, the cat.
Right. That was another
mean-
one. His videos of him sleeping in his apartment, the door, like people are like, "Oh, that's fake," and it's like, I can't see how that would be fake. The way all the
Mo
doors.
Sargi never fakes his videos.
No.
No, he does not fake his videos. And people say, even her say that he fakes his videos, and he's not faking. Now sometimes he'll admit it and everything. It's like, I'm sorry, that was me, and everything. He'll say something like that, but overall, he does not fake his videos.
I know there was the one video of him that he forgot to cut out where he told, was it Danny or Allie about jumping out at a certain time. Like, yeah, maybe some like that was a jump scare, but it's like, no, you can't just. A lot of this stuff you cannot make up. Like,
right?
If obviously, like the night that he was possessed, like the cabinets opening, you would see fishing wire because the way the light was, you would see that.
Right. All right, Gator. Hang on. Thanks for coming by, and hopefully see you on another time and everything.
Yeah, as soon as I get off here, I will accept your Twitter. Which my phone's at 1%. Awesome.
Oh, great. So, I was going to say something. I forgot what I was going to say. Don't you hate that?
You just entered the Twilight Alzheimer's zone.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I forgot.
I keep ending up on the YouTube page and y'all are delayed there.
Right?
So, well, it's been 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Yay!
37 seconds.
Huh?
I said in 37 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't forget that.
So, yeah, I was just, probably has nothing to do with what I was going to say, but I will do more live streams like every day except the weekend. So if anybody wants to come to my live streams more, you're more than welcome to. And Gator, you're more than welcome to. Whenever you can join, you're more than welcome to. I'm not going to say you better come on everything. I'm not like that person and everything. So whenever you get a chance, girl, you can always come and come to my live stream. So I know about your Wednesday schedule. So but I will do more live streams starting on Monday, but have the weekends off to like refresh, get ready for Monday and everything. And I'm thinking about the time frame is probably about 6 o'clock is when I go live on starting Mondays. So if anybody wants to join me, you're more than welcome to. And I'll have a panel chat like I'm doing now, just to get to know each other, friend everybody and stuff like that. That's what I'm here. That's what we're here for, and just to get to know everybody. So and not talk any negative thing, because that's not what I'm about. So, but I'm gonna go ahead. I know it's 2:20. Should I make it for 3 hours?
I know, that's what I was wondering. Either that or 2:30 to
2:30.
make it another 10 minutes.
I can make it 10 more minutes if you want me. Yeah, I can do it 10 more minutes.
Well, I expect it to be all night long because I need to be entertained because I have nothing else to do tonight besides wash my hair.
Can you drop the link one more time so I could jump on my tablet?
Oh, for the panel shot?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on one second.
I turned my camera off hoping it might help save some battery just long enough to get me on life support. Thank
All right, there it is.
you.
You're welcome.
I have no problem staying on and talking. My thing is my battery don't like it.
I understand.
StreamYard, I think, says that you can have up to 10 people.
If you
Well,
pay
when
for it.
if you pay for it, I'm not paying for that and everything, so I only can get up to 6 people. Oh, wait a minute, Ruth is coming up, I think. No,
Me.
it's you.
Hey, look, she's back again.
There, now I can leave.
There we go.
Oh, that was
I
rude
got
of her just to disappear.
I thought it was. I was like, wait a minute.
That's okay. When I see Patty's picture of her, her little cartoon picture, I think it looks like me at some point.
Hmm.
Man, I could be related to her.
So.
All right.
All right, Gator. Talk to you
Pretty bad
soon.
when you gotta switch out devices.
Yeah, that's the paid version that you have to bring up more than just 6 people. So I don't want to pay more than
I
that.
don't pay either. I always
Yeah,
just use the
I'd rather just have the free version, which is 6 people. I can only get up to 6 people. So normally if anybody wants to jump up, and they can leave chat or the panel, and then someone else can jump up and have their turn and stuff like that. So that's fine. I don't mind having problems with that.
right.
All right, good to see you, Spitfire. Thanks for coming by. So
I'm going to stay in my dark dungeon and torment everyone.
Of course. I felt so bad. Yeah, I was trying to find Randy on YouTube, and I'm looking up Randy's Adventure apostrophe. I couldn't find it, and then as soon as I said something about how can I find you, is when he dropped his link. I'm like, or no, as soon
yeah.
as I found him on Twitter, because you sent me his Twitter, so I messaged him and I said, can you send me your YouTube channel? I can't find you. And then of course someone else dropped it.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't find it either and everything. I said, you know what? I'll just send you his Twitter info and everything. So
I know, I'm like, man, I look ridiculous. Like, I'm adding everybody, but I'm like, I like to get to know everybody, and
Yeah.
they're probably like, who's this person coming out of the woodwork? I didn't get a message from her.
That's why we have to be careful with links that have to put on there, because now that, you know, Ruth is having trouble with all that stuff because it's considered spam, and we just have to be really careful with all this stuff because YouTube can watch and everything to see what we're posting. So every now and then we can post links. It's just not because everybody's posting links at the same time, and it was more than 30 links and stuff like that. It's called spam, and um and it got her into trouble with her channel and everything, and she couldn't do anything, and it, yeah, made her mad, and she couldn't do anything about it, and she tried everything. So, and that's why I'm trying not to post a lot of links on my channel, because I don't want to think that it's spam, because it's really not. So yeah.
I think you can always too set your rules. You know, if somebody's new, we can drop one link for their channel, but or tell people do it once and then so they can go back in the replay and watch it or get.
Yeah, that's that's what. Yeah. So I
That's what's
mean,
nice. Yeah. At least if you drop everybody at least once, then they could go back and watch the replay.
and yeah, the once the
Like, even if
replay
you
comes
do it
back
like
up.
every 5 minutes or something, to where you're timed, you're not throwing links out too much too soon.
Right.
Well, it's like
So
TikTok. I'm in TikTok jail, so I apparently was following people too fast, and they put me in TikTok jail.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Is her Twitter the same name?
huh?
Is her Twitter the same name, Gator?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
She had
I didn't get a request.
she has her account private, but she will add
Yeah.
you. She even says that once you add her back and everything, she'll add you because she has her account private.
Okay.
But Gator's a nice person. Like I said, I haven't met her in person, which I'm going to sometime, hopefully this year. She loves anything that's Halloween. She's a Halloween
Oh.
fanatic, and
It does say Halloween concierge, so
yeah, yeah. So she loves Halloween stuff, and she does like Jeffree Star makeup and everything. So, um, so yeah, some things that I don't like it and everything, but I support her regardless. I don't
you
I
support
don't
them as
talk,
a person.
huh?
You support the person, the
Right,
personality, them.
right. So
That's like, I have
my
several people that aren't into paranormal, but they'll watch my paranormal channel to support.
right. So like I said, she likes Jeffree Star. That's great. I support her regardless because I don't like it, but I support her for it. And I share out her content, and like going on Facebook or whatever. It's like, support this girl because she's my good friend. She's my sis and everything.
Right.
And you know, so there we all have our differences and stuff like that. Not all of us is going to like the same thing.
Right.
So, but I love her. I love her to death. And I always will support her. So, and if she replays it and everything, she knows what I'm talking about. So,
Oh, yeah.
But
And that's what's nice is everybody's so different. It could bring a different, to the table.
right.
You can have so many people doing paranormal, but locations are different.
Hmm.
They put the personality in. So you're going to always have something different.
That's true. So
Well, you made it here 2 hours and 30 minutes and 16 seconds.
yay! Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go, and it's good to
Yeah,
see
we have some
everyone here.
CJ videos to watch.
Yes,
Yeah, I got
absolutely.
this
That's
video
keyed
to
up
watch.
already.
I gotta watch that. So I want to thank everyone that came in my live stream, even in the panel chat. The panel chat, yes. Also in my comment chat and everything. So thank you guys so much. And like I said, I didn't bring up too many links and everything. So from now on, if we from this point on, if anybody drops their link and everything to anybody's channels, going to be one time and one time only, because I don't want to get in trouble by YouTube on thinking I'm a spammer. So if you want to go subscribe to my friends, family, and everything, the replay button, you can rewatch the replay, and it will you'll get to see the link. So one or two times, no less, no more than two times, and everything. I'll just say for the links. So I don't want to get in trouble, like I said. So thank you for everyone that came out to my live stream. And I'm going to make a habit on going live every day, Monday through Friday. Whoever can come, you're more than welcome to come. And it's going to be 6 o'clock every night, except the weekends. Saturdays and Sundays, I am not going live. I'm going to take my time off and just be myself, relax, have my mind set for ready for Monday. Um, so thanks for y'all. And of course, I got all my stuff, my Teespring stores in my description down below. Y'all, if you want any merchandise from that, go to my Teespring store. Help me support my, show support with buying some of my merch. It's greatly appreciated. My PayPal account's in there. If you want to donate money, if you donate money to me, it will go back straight to YouTube. I may go filming paranormals stuff and everything, and I greatly appreciate it if you can. So until the next time, and thank you for joining.
Bye-bye.
Pam,
Bye.
thanks for joining me.
Always fun.
Yes, thanks for having us.
You're
Have a good
welcome.
night, all.
Take care. Love y'all.